Hello there, Gemini. It's so good to see you again. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're so glad you're here. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. We are doing your mid-June reading today. So this is good for the next 4 to 5 weeks. So until about mid-July, we're going to take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards and then move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I really appreciate it. If you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing, I really do appreciate your support. All right, chameleon spirit, act as if. Okay, Gemini, I'm not sure. I think you had this maybe a couple of weeks ago. I love this energy because as I remember, they're reminding me, you had a reading recently that was something about your commitment was going to be tested in some way. And I feel as if to move into the energy of what it is that you're manifesting, it's about stepping into the energy of almost having the feeling as if it has already come into your life, or as if you are already doing what it is that you're aspiring to doing. You know, it's kind of they're saying a book, act as if the book is already written. I mean, I think it's to help you get over this hump. I feel like there's a little bit of a hump, a little bit of a lull in your inspiration, in your motivation, and it's kind of like just act as if you're already there. I get the sense that the obstacle is your fear. It's like you're getting so close to it, or getting so close to a breakthrough, that your ego is coming in. There could be a little lull in the action, whatever that might mean. And you're just kind of like, oh my gosh, it's not going to happen. And so that fear is bubbling up, and that lowers your vibration, right? It's preventing this from coming in. So the advice here is to act as if you've already reached it. So let's see what we have here. Angels of the four directions. Yeah, you're protected by your angels at this time. Not to worry that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whether this is a relationship, a new job, a new business, a new home, just get into that energy of sitting there and almost like being in the energy of as if it has already happened. Really interesting. So let's go to the tarot. Let's get some details with this. You know, it's interesting because they're pointing out to me that, you know, this is the number 14, but they're really showing me the 4. And then this is the number 4. 4s are about strong foundations. Building a strong foundation so that when this does come in, it's going to be on solid ground so that there's not a tower moment. I feel as if you're being asked to make sure that you are putting into place those habits or systems, beliefs. Systems is so interesting. But they're saying to you're having this little lull so that you can build those routines, those daily habits that you're going to need for when this comes in. So one of the ways to get into it is to almost act as if this has come in. I feel like you're going to be really busy when this comes in. So they're trying to give you this time to build in those healthy habits. So like eating nutritiously, exercising, getting good sleep, having daily routines that help you to get the work done, putting systems like, I don't know, maybe automatic emails, or hiring people, or thinking about hiring people that can help you with the day-to-day. I feel like you have something really big coming in where you're going to be really busy. So it's this energy of preparing you for that. I think you've kind of had this energy a little bit for a while, but this is a strong indication to me that it is time to put those things into place, making sure that you are taking good care of yourself and making it a habit, a routine, something that you won't give up on when this comes in. Because when this comes in, I I feel like for a lot of you, you're working on like, some business, whether it's a spiritual business or some other business or idea or career that is going to help you to heal the collective. So your angels are coming in to help you. Really strong message about taking good care of yourself and putting those routines into practice. So yeah, let's see what we have here. The star. My goodness. You're going to shine your light. You're going to be a star. However that resonates with you. Right now we have the Two of Wands. I feel like this is your fear coming in. Let's clarify. I feel like this is your fear coming in. Being afraid that this thing that you're trying to manifest, this new business, this new idea, this new book, this new song, this new, they're saying cookbook. So maybe somebody out there is trying to write a cookbook. There's something that you're trying to bring into fruition. It could be a relationship, but whatever it is, it's almost as if you're at this crossroads. It's not coming in fast enough. You're wanting action. This is your obstacle. You're wanting action. And yet at the same time, it's almost as if it's a battle between your head and your heart, okay? And your head is trying to win out. And this is a true message of getting into your heart space, acting as if this has already come in so that you don't give in to your ego that says, yeah, forget it, Gemini. This is never going to happen. You're never going to be shining your star. Look at, we have Seven of Swords underneath there. That is you allowing distractions to come in and take you away from the focus of what it is that you are trying to create, of taking good care of yourself. Maybe you have started a healthy eating regimen, some type of healthy eating. And then your friends call you up and they say, hey, let's go get some pizza or something. And you're thinking, oh yeah, I'll just get a salad. And then you get to the restaurant and, you see the pizza and, it's kind of like making those decisions, being really careful about the decisions that you make right now, because the decisions you make are, think of it this way, are either going to help you to get closer to what it is that you want or get farther away. So they're suggesting that by acting as if you've already brought this into your life, to act that way, to make the choices every day, to feeling, right? And doing the things that you will need to do when this does come in. Wow. Lovers, temperance. Page of Wands on the bottom. Yeah, it's keeping that inspiration. Okay, you're having to have patience. Look at Lover's card. That is your energy, Gemini. Staying in your energy of what it is that you're trying to bring in. And you are truly being tested. This is like every single, I think for some of you, it is like a minute to minute or an hour to hour decision to stay on your path, to stay in this energy of what it is that you're trying to bring in. It's taking a lot of patience. You're having to, with the Temperance card, you're having to temper your ego that is coming in and being, trying to convince you that you're never going to make it. This is your duality. You have that duality about you. It's almost as if you're second guessing yourself. Give it up to your angels. Every time you're being tempted by the pizza or you're being tempted to give up on your project, whatever it is, it's really about talking to your spirit guides and angels and saying, okay, I need some discipline here. I need some inspiration to keep on going, because the inspiration that you have right now, it's a page. It's not a king. You're still kind of like, I don't want to say you're in the baby steps, because I feel like you're on down your path. You're truly working on bringing in whatever it is that you want, even if you're not positive of what the end product looks like. You're on that path, but you're still kind of in the baby stages. And that's what they're saying to me. It's kind of like, this is going to be so big. Like, you have to, it's almost like this tough love from your angels that says, Gemini, you have to have self-discipline. You have to believe in yourself, because this is so big where this is going. It is so big. You're only in the beginning stages. And I know some of you are going to sit there and say, Mary Sue, I have been working on this for years. What you don't understand is that you're still in the beginning phase. That's how big this is, whatever this is. You know, it's the book that you write that, you know, you're hoping to sell maybe 1,000 copies and you sell well over 1 million, you know, and you're on book tours and you're on TV and you're being interviewed, right? It's the spiritual business that you start, the blog, or, you know, a YouTube channel, and you think, oh, you know, I'll be lucky to get 1,000 people to read my blog, or, you know, to subscribe to my YouTube. And then all of a sudden, you know, it's going to be big, but it can't get to that point unless you are building the strong foundation. Remember the fours? You know, it's like I feel like this is a lesson that you may have struggled with your whole entire life. And Gemini, you're very inspirational. You're very motivated, right? But sometimes you can have that energy of not sticking with something because you see something new and flashy over here and you're like, yeah, I'll go do that. That's why you're so good at so many things, because you've tried so many different things. You are being tested to stay with this path. It doesn't mean that you're not going to tweak your idea as you go along or something like that. But it's kind of like you're on this path and you're at this point where it's not going exactly the way that you wanted to. And, you know, there's going to be flashy things, friends wanting pizza or whatever it is, or a nice vacation. It's kind of like there are places where your energy is going to want to do. Your lesson in this is you always want to act. You always want to go in new directions, see new adventures. You're being asked, seriously asked, to kind of keep your focus on what it is that you're doing. I think intuitively, we have the high priestess on the bottom. Intuitively, you know that this is going to be big. You probably can feel it. Like when you get into this energy, you probably can feel it. It's scaring your ego. So your ego is looking for any distraction. You know, your ego is Gemini. You know, this is scary because your ego is trying to keep you safe. You know, if you put yourself out there, really big out there, right? You shining your light really brightly, okay? Sure, you're going to get naysayers. You're going to get people that don't like what you're creating. You're not creating for them. Whatever you're creating for the people that are going to benefit from the healing and the love and the light that you are sharing with the world. Don't worry about the naysayers, you know. I don't know. I think Taylor Swift, you know, the haters. Don't worry about the haters. You're always going to have them sticking around. Your ego is trying to point that out to you at this time. Keep your focus. Keep your focus on the audience that you are creating for. Yeah. Okay, Queen of Swords, there you go. You're cutting out those distractions that are preventing this from coming in. It's, you know, one of the things, you're trying to find balance. You're trying to have this, you know, happy celebratory thing, and then your fears come in. You know, it could be in the middle of the night. You know, like during the day, you may be working, creating, and you're doing fine. And then you get in bed at night and your ego's like, so what did you accomplish today? Was it really that good? And here you are feeling like it is, right? It's about eliminating this and giving it up to your angels. They want to help. They want to help you take the fear and the anxiety away from this. So your advice here is to walk your spiritual path. The Eight of Cups is stepping onto your spiritual path, knowing that you are on it. So it's like act as if you are. It's almost like you're trying to hide it. You know, not that you haven't shared your idea with some friends or family or something like that, but it's kind of like, have you totally embraced the energy of your spiritual path? Have you totally embraced what that means? Have you changed, you know, have you changed the words that you use when you are describing what it is that you are creating? It's really interesting because I think it is about the words that you are saying to yourself. Are you saying to yourself, this is a side business? This is a hobby? This is a dream that may never come true? Are you using words like that, or are you using words as if I am an author? I am a composer. Or are you saying, well, I create on the side, you know? Or are you using the terms of what it is as if it has already come in? I am a healer. You know, really interesting because I feel as if, take a look at what you are saying about yourself. You know, what are you saying when, you know, somebody asks you what you do? Or how you spend your time? You know, do you say I'm writing a book, or do you say I'm an author? I think it's just, you know, just think about it. There's a total different energy there, you know? So let's see. Yeah, Three of Cups. It's going to be big. It's about expressing your love to yourself about what it is that you're trying to create. I feel like you think you're too small at this point. You know, you may be comparing yourself to other people that are doing similar things. You're thinking, I'm too small. I can't pretend that I am something that I'm not. But it's not pretending, it's in being in that energy. It'll help to bring this in so much more fast. Look at this. You have the Page of Swords. I feel as if you're getting the message, an intuitive, spiritual message here to celebrate your long-term it's long-term financial wealth in what it is that you're trying to create. It's about stepping into the energy as if it is already here, that you have already met the pinnacle, that this is something that you are going to stick with for the end of time, you know, for the rest of your life. Perhaps tweaking it along the way, changing your pattern a little bit. But this is really your purpose. This is your spiritual purpose. This is what you are here to do. It's about stepping into the energy of, yes, this is what I do. This is why I'm here. And I feel as if with the Page of Swords, you may be getting a message soon about other people celebrating you. You know, with the Three of Cups, it's celebrating it's a group of people celebrating. It's not just one other person. It's a group of people that are coming together to celebrate you, to celebrate what you have accomplished. But it's first, you have to get into the energy of celebrating what you have accomplished. Really interesting energy, because I think it's just a mind shift, Gemini. That's all it is. Intuition is the outcome. Understanding that when you step into your intuition and really work with your spirit guides and angels and act as if this is already occurring, because I think that what they're saying is you have that energy. It's about stepping into that energy. You're already on the path. Oh my goodness. Empress, Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. It's okay. By stepping into this energy of acting as if it has already happened, you come into a better sense of your intuition. You get more more into this bursting of new energy for what you are creating. The Empress is a huge creator with the Eight of Wands, taking in this. It's just shifting your mind. That's all they keep saying to me, is shifting your mind so that you take the actions and acting as if you have already created it. Once again, they're saying something about you're in the baby stages. You know, the Empress is pregnant there. You've created the baby. The baby hasn't been born yet. Like, you're taking those steps. You're building this strong foundation with the Fours. You're building this strong foundation so that when the baby is born, and the baby represents the book that you're writing, the song that you're creating, the business that you're creating, you may have gone, they're saying Reiki, you may have gone back to school to get certified as a Reiki healer. You graduate from, your certification. It's this energy of you're on the path. You've already started. You've already created the baby. The baby isn't born, but the baby is alive. You are creating it. So it's like if you were pregnant, you really have a connection with the baby before the baby's even born. You're already acting as a mother, even though the baby isn't born. You're taking really good care of yourself because you know that also helps to take good care of the baby. It's this energy of stepping into, I'm already a mother, even though the baby hasn't been born. What a wonderful message. Because that's what they're trying to tell you, is that you've already created the baby. It's just in infant stages at this time. And you're feeling like, well, it's not taking off. I'm not going to have this opportunity to shine, to be a star. Yes, you are. It's just that you're in the baby stages. And, if you think about it, your angels and spirit guides, they want you to know, when the baby is inside the mother, it's probably safer, right, than when after it's born, right? Because it's totally protected by the mother. It's your angels are protecting you, just like you being a mother would be protecting the baby in the womb. Your angels are protecting you, helping you to grow, to develop, to be what it is that you are developing into before you are born. Really interesting energy. It's about holding on to, a lot of times this is like holding on to your money, holding on to, holding back. But it's about not holding back. It's about holding on to your dream of what is about to happen. Because you have the Ace of Wands. To me, it's kind of like this new energy. It's this new energy. Let's say you've been trying to get pregnant for a while, and then suddenly, you find out you're pregnant. It's a totally new energy, right? It's kind of like this energy of, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a mother. You start planning differently, right? You start taking care of yourself differently. You start planning your future, the baby's future, the nursery. You start doing all of that. That's what they're saying here. It's kind of like act as if, the baby is already here, because it changes your energy. Really interesting. We have Hierophant in reverse. You are giving up some of the traditional thinking that you have had up to this point. You have been thinking all along that you aren't successful until you hit some certain mark, right? It's kind of like, no. It's when you step into the energy of acting as if, it's like, no, I'm already it. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly. You got the Fool. It's like you're stepping into new energy. You're no longer allowing, okay, the energy of you're not enough, that what you're creating isn't enough. You're putting that down and you're acting as if you are the success, however that plays out for you. You are the success. You have brought in, you have created what it is that you want to create, instead of kind of comparing yourself to other people, or to, you know, you feel like you haven't done enough or something like that. So let's see what we have here. There are no wrong turns. For some of you, I feel like you're almost thinking, I made a wrong turn at some point, because we have the 2 of Wands at the beginning. That you made a wrong turn. You shouldn't have quit that job to start this business. You shouldn't have left that relationship because nobody new has come in. You shouldn't have given up on that. You know, like you should. There's these shoulds. There are no shoulds. Put the shoulds away. Accept where you are and act as if whatever it is that you're trying to create has already come in. Because you are the Empress. You are the Empress. You are creating something so miraculous, so special. And so just step into that energy. Wow, Gemini. Okay, another wonderful reading. I hope you resonated with it. I do personal readings if you're interested. The link is in the description box below. And I do wish you so much love and light. And I do appreciate all your support of my channel through liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.